guys, it looks like I skipped my intro today, so we're just jumping right into things. I hope you're having a great Monday or whatever day it is that you're watching this. I did this clean over the weekend, so it feels amazing to start out my week with just a spotless home. You'd think that since I make cleaning videos once a week, my house would just stay clean, but somehow that's not the case at all. I feel like I'll clean the house till it's literally spotless, and then the next day it's messy again. Also, I don't think I've raved about these sheets on here yet, but I got them a year or two ago and I love them. They're made from bamboo, so they're super soft, but they're also like silky. It's the kind that you get into bed and they're like really cold at first, so they're good for hot sleepers like my husband. Oh my gosh, that reminds me, when I used to live in my apartment and I had a small bed, I think it was like a full, we would sleep in there and literally wake up to a drenched bed because he would sweat all night long. So that doesn't happen anymore, thank God. I don't know if it's the sheets or just that we have a bigger bed now. But anyways, I love them. These are not sponsored or anything. I just really like these. But if you are interested, then I will have them linked below. I'm excited because I've been doing so well with my schedule since the start of the new year. I don't know about you guys, but I struggle with consistency. So I've been really prioritizing sustainable habits so I won't burn out or just give up. But lately I've been waking up early and working out in the morning, which I've been really enjoying. And I realized that if I'm going to stay consistent with working out, then I have to be doing stuff that I actually enjoy. Because if I hate my life every time I'm going to the gym, then I'm just gonna eventually stop going. So like this morning, I looked up dance workout videos on YouTube and just danced in my living room at 7 in the morning. And after that, I went to the gym and rode the bike for a little while, and then I just walked on the treadmill, and that's what's been really keeping me consistent. Another thing that's helped me stay consistent in my diet is to literally eat the exact same thing every day until I'm sick of it. I switch it up with lunch and dinner, but for breakfast, I eat the same thing every day because it takes a decision away from me. I'm usually starving after my morning workout, so it works best for me to just know what I'm gonna eat already so that I'm not grabbing food on the way home or just getting home and eating everything in sight. Also, look at this literal mountain of laundry. I obviously waited an insane amount of time to do this, and it ended up being 5 loads. I don't show me folding and putting it away every time, but just know that I was doing this constantly throughout the weekend. Guys, this is random, but I just have to say it. I don't like Joe Rogan. Sorry. Okay, I haven't actually watched him before. I've only seen clips from his podcast and then whenever he appears on Kill Tony. But he annoys me so much that I have this visceral urge to tell the world that I don't like this tiny man. I don't know what the discourse around him is, but that is my opinion. I've only taken the cushions off this couch and cleaned underneath them a couple of times before this, And you'll see that I definitely need to be doing this more often. And I've never taken the actual covers off of the cushions and washed them before. I'm just worried about them shrinking, but there are a few stains and stuff like that, so I should probably just do it. There were so many crumbs and crap underneath these cushions, and I even found a needle from when I was sewing my Halloween costume together. So I'm glad I found that, and I'm very glad that I didn't sit on it. If you guys have any glow up routine tricks, then let me know, please, because the winter uglies have sunk their literal claws into me and won't let go. Last year, I was all into self-tanning, and I'm not against doing it again. I usually just avoid it because the smell gets in my sheets and my clothes and everywhere. I don't know why they all have to have that smell to them. I use Bondi Sands, and it's better than the other ones I've tried, but it still has that smell to it. But I just want to be tan from the sun again. I was watching my vlog from Jamaica the other day, and I miss it so much. I know winter basically just started, but I'm so excited for summer again. Vincent and I really want to go to Turks and Caicos, but that's going to be an expensive trip. Put in the comments where your dream vacation spot is. I'd love to know. Do you guys also have animals that just follow you around everywhere you go? It's funny watching these videos back because my cats constantly follow me from room to room and just watch what I'm doing. Actually, let's be real, they're not just watching, they're disturbing the peace and being as inconvenient as possible at all times. I think about getting a dog from time to time, but I don't know. The thought of introducing my cats to a dog makes me super nervous, and I think I'd want to get a puppy so it could grow up around the cats. I would be so nervous to bring an adult dog around my cats, especially when you eventually start leaving them alone together. I also just think the commitment of having a dog is a lot bigger than it is to have cats, just because you have to be home enough to take them outside, and I would want to spend the time to really train my dog well so that I could trust it around kids and other animals. So I don't know, I'm sure we will definitely get a dog sometime in the future, but I don't really see us getting one anytime soon unless it somehow just falls into our laps. such terrible sleep lately. Vincent was out of town over the weekend, and I never sleep well when he's gone. I basically didn't sleep at all until 5 in the morning on Saturday night, so I was exhausted, but even with him home, I haven't been sleeping great, which is weird because I'm getting up so early and having such full days that I should be sleeping really well. But I have been super bad with my no phone before bed rule, so maybe that has something to do with it. I started reading my Kindle again last night, and my favorite way to fall asleep is to read my Kindle until my eyes are burning, they're so tired, and then I just fall asleep and my Kindle turns off by itself after a certain amount of time. And I also find that I have the most vivid dreams when I read before bed instead of scrolling. Guys, it's almost my birthday. My birthday's next week and I'm gonna be 24 years old. That feels so old to me. It's crazy how you perceive age differently at different times in your life, because when I was younger, 24-year-olds were absolutely full-on adults to me. Actually, I remember thinking 20-year-olds were full adults. And now I see 20-year-olds as children, and I still don't feel like an actual grown-up. I'm a 24-year-old teenager. Yeah, I don't know, something about 24 seems really old. When does your frontal lobe develop? Okay, I just looked it up and it doesn't fully develop until 25. So I still have a year until my personality is locked in for life. Anyway, I don't have any plans for my birthday this year. I wish we could go on a trip or something to get away from the cold, but I don't think that's gonna happen this year. Last year, a group of us went to medieval times and then to a mini golf place that had self-serve alcohol. They had beer, wine, and cocktails that you got out of a dispenser that looked just like a soda dispenser. That was actually so much fun. I want to go back there. But yeah, I still have to figure out what the heck we're going to do this year. I just got back. I had to take a break from my voiceover because I actually had to go sell my car. I am so sad about it. I had my 4Runner for the last 7 years and I literally love it so much, but I was driving it a few weeks ago and all of a sudden it just stopped going. So apparently the timing belt snapped, which basically means get a new car since it was so old. But a company just bought it for parts, so I'm officially carless. I wish I could have just kept it because it was the perfect mix of rugged and girly. I do have cars that I'm able to borrow for the meantime, so I'm not stranded, but it does suck to just have to get rid of it out of the blue. this far in the video, then why don't you go ahead and subscribe? It can be my birthday present. Guys, I was at the gym the other day, and my favorite part about the gym is going in the sauna at the end. Every time I'm cold, I think about going to the gym just so I can sit in the sauna for 10 minutes and then leave. So you can imagine how much I hate when people ruin my sauna experience. I got absolutely gassed out of there one time because these ladies started pouring buckets of water on the electrical unit thing that heats up the sauna. I guess they were trying to make it a steam room. I literally could not breathe when they started doing that. I was just inhaling water, and that will totally break the machine. Also, I don't like when people work out in there. It's like a 5x5 box that we're all sitting in. I don't understand why people go in there and start grunting and breathing in your face while they work out 6 centimeters from you. And this last one is less of a complaint and more of a concern. This lady was wearing earbuds and was blasting EDM music so loudly that everyone in the sauna could hear it. I actually could not believe how loud this music was and that she had it blasting directly into her brain. Hearing loss fears this woman. In my last vlog, I hyped up my bedroom transformation video so hard. We went to get this comfy chair from Facebook Marketplace that I wanted to put in my bedroom for a reading nook. But once I finally got it all cleaned and we got it upstairs and everything, we realized it was way too big for the space. It actually worked out because we brought it downstairs and it works great in my living room. But now I'm back to square one with my bedroom. I've been thinking about doing an accent wall in my room. Probably behind my bed would make the most sense, but I don't know what color to do. But anyway, now I have to start all over on my hunt for the perfect reading nook chair. I'm still gonna make that video, but it'll probably take a while because I'll be buying most things secondhand, and I don't know how long it'll take to find everything that I need. I just got on the microfiber towel train and I absolutely love them. I've always just cleaned things with paper towels, but I saw that most people use these microfiber towels instead. So I got a big pack off Amazon and I've been using them literally all the time. They're so much less wasteful and they don't leave that little dusty stuff that comes off of paper towels. So, big fan. Alright guys, I just finished, so that's gonna be the end of today's video. This was somehow a 3-day long affair. It took me 3 days to do this, but I didn't spend very long doing it yesterday. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, then don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!